The ironic thing about building an app for the App Store or the Play Store, whether you're building it with AI or not, is that you need a website to get your app published. These are just the App Store's requirements. You need to have certain web pages online and readily available, and the stores will not approve your app without them. And even when building the app itself with AI, most people have a tendency to just reach for something familiar like WordPress or Webflow or Wix and end up paying a monthly cost just for the sake of a few HTML pages. Websites in the AI coding age are not complicated. And if you're building an app with AI, there's no sense in not building the website with AI as well. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fulfill the App Store requirements for web pages by using an AI coding agent, deploying that online for free, and I'll even show you how to obtain a business email for your domain totally free of cost as well. Now for this, you can use any AI coding agent, but my preference is Claude Code, and I like to use it inside of the VS Code editor. Specifically for website building, my recommendation is to use a framework called Astro. Astro is by far the simplest and most performant website builder that I've ever encountered, which makes it amazing for load times and also for SEO. You don't actually need to worry about the underlying implementation details here. We're going to get Claude Code to create the Astro site for us. Now what I've done is I've gone to Claude on the web and I've just had a conversation with it about my app itself. I've explained all the bits and pieces and eccentricities of the app. And then I've told it that I want to create a website using Astro, and it's created a document for me. So it's going to scaffold things with create Astro at latest. This is the command that the template needs that is recommended on the website. And I'm also going to install Astro SEO, which is an SEO plugin that takes care of SEO for me, and I don't need to worry about it too much. So this document tells all the context, so it's going to be able to create a marketing page for me. But I also want to create a privacy policy page, a support URL, and later I can add other bits and pieces to this website. So my prompt is completely tailored. I would just encourage you to have a conversation with Claude or ChatGPT or whatever AI agent you want, and have them create a document that is specific to your own mobile application. With that ready, I can just hit copy and bang that into Claude Code. By the way, I also just want to point out that I have created a bunch of screenshots in Canva. There are certain screenshot generators that you can use, but I generally find that making them in Canva is more flexible. And so what I've done is I've downloaded these into my downloads folder, and I've just told Claude Code to go and grab them and use them as assets in my marketing page. Okay, so Claude Code has finished building out my website, and it's created this new folder, Climate Nomad Site. By the way, it's called that because my app is called Climate Nomad. It's an app for finding the best climates as you're traveling around. Now it's created this new directory, so I'm actually going to open up a new folder in VS Code for this particular website. This way, when I run the next few Claude Code commands, I'll be doing it from the right place. The next thing I'm going to do is to run the development server. And that's going to let me preview the website before I put it online. So Claude has given me a link at localhost, and I can just click this to open up the preview of my website. So for a first pass, this is not looking bad at all. It's got all my screenshots all prepped. I might want to give it a few more prompts to clean up the spacing and layout of this button. This is totally up to you. You can just keep prompting Claude and make the design better and better. But what I really need for the App Store is these guys, the support page. And of course, I can tweak this copy, but the important thing is that I have this email address ready to go on the support page. And I also need the privacy policy. Of course, this needs to be tailored to your app, but the AI is really good at helping you draft these things out. But for now, this first pass, it's good enough. So I'm going to open up Cloudflare. Cloudflare is what I'm going to use to host the website, specifically a tool called Cloudflare Pages. And this is completely free. So you can make a free account. I'm just going to log in here. And then I'm going to head over to Compute, Workers, and Pages. And I'm going to create a new application. It will default to something called Workers. What I prefer to use is called Pages. So I'll click on Get Started. give the project a name, click create project, and then I can just go ahead and drop in the folder that Claude Code has created for me. Note that you may need to ask Claude Code to build the Astro project, and this will create a dist folder for distribution, and that's the only one that you'll need to upload. So I will click deploy site, and it's as simple as that. Cloudflare will give me a link and I can just visit the website. It's also possible to deploy the website using GitHub if you're familiar with GitHub, which makes it more robust, but if you do need to update your site, you can always just drop in a new dist folder. We're not done yet though, because we want a custom domain. So I'm gonna head into the project settings, I'm gonna go to custom domains, and I'm gonna set up a custom domain. Now here is the really cool thing about Cloudflare. The domains, when you go to register them, of course you need to pay for domains, you need to buy them and rent them by the year, but the domains in Cloudflare are actually cost price. So it's a fantastic registrar to use for buying domains. I have 3 domains in Cloudflare at the moment. And this one here, keely.studio, that is my main website. I'm actually not going to buy a new domain just for this application. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a subdomain of keely.studio. I'm going to call it Climate Nomad, that's the name of my app, .keely.studio. And that's all I need to do. I can just continue, and then I just need to wait a little bit after I have activated it for it to appear at this subdomain. It can technically take 48 hours for the DNS to propagate, but it's usually much, much faster than that. Now, once you have a domain with Cloudflare, you can also actually set up email routing for free, and this is super nice. I've got email routing set up on my keely.studio domain. All you have to do is set up routing rules, and you can actually have as many email addresses as you want. All you need to do is create a new address. You select the domain, which will be keely.studio. You select an action, which is to send to an email, and then you can just put your Gmail address as the destination. This means that if I create an email address for, say, info@keely.studio, it will actually just send to any address that I specify. Beware, this receives emails, it doesn't send emails. But if you pair it with another free service like Resend or Loops, you can actually plug that into your Gmail, and now you have full working business addresses for as many email users as you want. And that's all there is to it. Now my support URL will be working, and my support@Keely Studio email will also be working. The last thing to do is to try my new domain, climatenomad@keely.studio, and see if the DNS has propagated through. It has indeed. So now I've got my marketing page, support page, privacy policy URLs all ready to go to give to the App Store. And in the App Store, the privacy policy goes here under App Store Privacy Policy. You just click Edit and add it in here. And then the support page is here under Ready for Review. Just need to scroll down to Support URL, and there we have it, climatenomad.keely.studio/support. And of course, we have our marketing URL, so we can add that to the App Store as well. And that's it. Thanks to Claude Code and Astro, you now have working web pages and a custom domain for your app. If you like this video, you might enjoy the full series where I take this particular app from the concept stage right through to being published on the App Store using AI. So if that's of interest, this is the video to watch next. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.